Hello, this is Georg Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh. And this is Burgh Unboxing, and I've already examined the contents. And so I will take this out of the box. This was heavy to carry from the post office. So we have a container, a box, whatever you want to call it, of Marashan ramen, and I thank the person who sent it. I've never had this flavor before, creamy chicken flavor. Now I have a problem. I haven't finished the rest of the ramen. I put it in the bottom of a bin and it's full. And I'm up to my ears in ramen, so now I got these to eat, and now I got these to eat. So I don't know where I'm going to put all this ramen. And I got an email today from YouTube saying, by the way, I'm sorry, the message, hi George, enjoy your gift, the viewer. Thank you very much, a viewer. And I appreciate it muchly. Got an email from YouTube. Some of us are disturbed about your comments you left in our community thing. They when you go in the administration area of your YouTube channel, they have these things where they comment on things, and they've been talking about online harassment on YouTube and impersonation, and their vice president in charge of security and standards, or whatever they call them, says they're actively doing something about harassment, and I basically said he's full of it. They do nothing. Their forms are horrible, reporting impersonation or harassment, and the one who's wearing a cat head said imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. I said, you're using my Burgh Unboxing title. You're impersonating my channel. And you're lying and slandering about me and Kathy, and maybe Patty, and maybe the cats. And I'm really angry today because someone threw away the kitties' cat bed downstairs. It was under the stairs for months, somewhere where Mama Cat and Kitten could have somewhere to sleep when it gets cold at night. Now it's 80 here right now, and it's roasting. But what kind of sick bastard would throw away a sweet, innocent kitty bed? We got either real a-holes here or real cat haters, and I'm really furious about it. So I sent them another 1,000-word message when they sent me the new email, and I said, you don't do anything about harassment on YouTube. You don't do anything about impersonation. You don't do anything about bullying. You have a president who says we would remove these, but it would involve the infringement of free speech. Not fair speech, or maybe fair speech too. And they don't do anything. And that's the problem. People can get away with murder on YouTube and nothing happens. Even though they supposedly have standards and policies that forbid this sort of thing, they don't enforce it. And on the list of things to do in the next year, I will save up $1,000, $2,000, whatever the hell it is. I'll go to Robinhood or one of these brokers, E-Trade. They've been bought up by Morgan Stanley, I think, or somebody, and buy one share of stock of Alphabet and then show up at the annual meeting and give the chairman the piece of the mind of the guy from Pittsburgh and saying, you guys need to stop paying lip service to this and actually do something about online harassment on YouTube. Because the only reason they're doing this, and I said this in this message today, and I said it in the previous message, is to get the heat off of them, the political heat from the Congress and the House and the Senate that they're getting, Google is getting, and Alphabet and YouTube and Facebook and other Twitter for their policies and their policies of censorship. They claim they want free speech, and yet they censor political talk that's conservative, because everybody who runs YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, they're all liberals. And so there is no free speech. It's only free if you follow one political idea. And if you happen to differ with that idea or disagree with it, we cannot allow that talk, and they call it hate speech or whatever, even when it's not hateful at all. You support Trump, they remove your channel or they demonetize it. Or if you show a live Trump rally, they demonetize it. because they don't approve of President Trump, and that's just wrong. They're a business, but they shouldn't determine what gets posted if it's not attacking anybody. It's just saying this is an event and we're posting it, or this is our opinion. But there's a difference between opinion and slander and libel, and it happens far too often, not just to me, but other people too. And in some cases with Facebook, an example, teenagers have been bullied and they've committed suicide, and that's horrible. All right, this is Georg Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. I have to go get some fancy feast for my kitties. It's funny, Fluffy and little girl will eat the meow mix downstairs. That's supposed to go for Mama Cat and Kitten, but when they come up here, they won't eat it. They don't like it, and Fuzzy wouldn't eat it at all. So we got to go all the way out to another bank tomorrow because the manager was dealing with trying to get Kathy's $362 dollars back from Treasury moved. So that's going to be a major pain. And he was going to help me get a new credit card. So I got to go out with Patty tomorrow and go a long way away. I will not be here Monday. I have to go to the doctor. And then Tuesday, I'm going over to San Francisco to try to find out. I can't remember who their name was. The dentist I went to because Kathy needs badly a tooth pulled. And then I'm probably going to do some filming in the city. And the other thing is the trolls have destroyed my channel with their hate. If you look up my name, there's 50 or 60 videos before you ever get to my video. And this is another reason why I'm not actively doing a lot of videos, because it's pointless. They've ruined my quote unquote brand, or whatever you want to talk, with their hatred, and people believe the lie. And that shouldn't happen to anyone. I don't care what your political philosophy is. I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care if you're retired or on Social Security, what your religion is, your race. No one should have their channel destroyed. These people have managed to do it. And I will be on two. One is still in discussion, and the other one will happen. I'm probably going to be on two podcasts soon. And I'm not going to even announce them. And then they'll be recorded, and then I'll publish them. That way, there's no interference from the trolls. We'll record the podcast, and then it will be published. And there won't be any call-ins. We're just going to have two podcasters talking about the paranormal. And I've been looking for these pairs of normals that are out there for years and haven't seen them. All right, this is Georg Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. I still can't believe some jerk. It's the second time now they've thrown out Mama Cat and Kitten's kitty bed. And I talked to Abram briefly. He was in a class, and he said he'd come over sometime the next month. We devise a way to finish the kitty house and put a chain in there and an eye bolt so they can't steal it, and get the toughest chain we can get so they can't cut it. And then when I put it outside my door, and the kitties will have a place to sleep at night when it gets cold and when it gets raining. Because right now, Mama Cat and Kitten, the only place they can sleep is under cars, and that's terrible. I wish I could find them a home, and Orangey, and Tiny One, and the rest. They need a home. At least Gray has a porch to sleep on and a little kitty house, and she's warm and dry. But the other kitties have no home. I don't think any animal should be homeless, or any person for that matter. And I've been homeless twice. All right. Have a great night. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. And hope you're staying warm and dry and definitely cool, because right now in here it's 80. It's 6:09 p.m. and it's been warm all day since I woke up. Thank you again for the ramen. I'll have to try this later tonight, and I'll let you know how I like it or not. I don't care for the beef flavor, and I definitely do not like the shrimp, so please don't send the beef or the shrimp. you're going to send that. And I do wish someone would send me some non-papaya and mango trail mix or dried fruit or something. Not cranberries. Kathy likes cranberries. I can't stand the things. But, by the way, the Amazon store that looks like a 7-Eleven, you only go in there with a cell phone. They were giving these away. So these aren't bad. These are dark chocolate, and they look like pressed fiberboard. You would build a bookcase out of them, but they're not bad. They were free, which is the best kind of thing to get. You know, to pay for them. So I grabbed about 4 of these. Trying to get this phone to get activated tomorrow. I talked to Track Phone. So I can have a better phone than this phone. And of course, I'm waiting for the rumored iPhone to come out, and I'll save up the money for that and work on fixing the iPad. Excuse me. And sitting on my counter are 10 empty cups of meow mix. That's what I went through today. And it cost me over $100 a month to feed all these kitties. So if you would like to donate to the channel, my PayPal address is falky2013@gmail.com. My mailing address is Georg Senda, 815 Court Street, number 786, Martinez, California, 94553. I will not let the kitties starve. And years ago, when I was able to work for a living, I would go on payday, and the first thing I would do is go to Safeway and get food for Kathy, because it was important to make sure Kathy always had something to eat before even I did. And the same goes to the kitties. They're that important. You can send gift cards, checks, money orders. I wouldn't send cash because some of it has disappeared in the past. Cat food and cat toys and food for me or whatever. No way easily to send cat litter. You could send that to my house, 40 pounds of tidy cat or something, but costs about $20. But helping me feed the cats would be awesome. That's, other than my rent, the electric bill, that's my biggest expense every month. And I still plan to eventually possibly get a Logitech camera and go live in here and all that. But when I'm having 24, 25 views, there's no point in my spending the money, spending $100 for a live camera, getting this place straightened out if no one's going to watch it. That's very, very discouraging. And it's one of the other reasons why I won't announce where I'm going. In the future, I'll just go and you'll see the videos after I come back. Or if I have a hotel room, they'll get posted that night in the hotel room. So I still plan to go to paranormal events, and I've been invited to hook up with one of the podcasters when I still plan to go back to the homeland, which actually in my case would be East Prussia, but Lithuania now, and the city where my mother was born is owned by the Russians, and all trace of Germany was erased, even cemeteries. So that's really the homeland of my mother's side. Homeland of my father's side is Pittsburgh. So I still plan to go to Pittsburgh one day and see my family. All right, this has gone on longer than I expected. Have a great night, and I will catch you in the next video, whenever that is. Bye-bye for now. This is Georg Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh.